welcome into another episode of the Bettor Half Hour. I'm your host, Alex Monaco. Happy holidays. I hope you're enjoying some amazing time with friends and family, whatever you're celebrating, especially Festivus. Make it a good one. All right, it's time for my NFL Power Rankings. Cruise on back with me almost all the way through the NFL season. Let's kick it off with my five most impressive clubs. Kicking it off with the Cincinnati Bengals. No Super Bowl Galifianakis hangover here. Started out 0-2. Since then, they have been cooking, led by Joey Burrow, who is now the first and only man to beat Sir Patrick Mahomes 3 times ever. That's right, this Bengals team, who, my gosh, went on a win streak middle of this season, echoed the 2015 start where they went 8-0. Not since then have they gone on this kind of a run, and they're doing it with a top 10 offense, top 10 in passing yards, top 10 in overall yards. I mean, you saw them just the other week. They were down 17-0 to Tom Brady's Bucs in Tommy Tampa land. They came back and smacked them 31-6, outscoring them in the second half. This team defensively is shutting down a lot more than you would expect. This team can make a deep run, but again, you got a top 7 quarterback. You can make a case top 5. Joey Burrow can take them right back to the Super Bowl. I got my Bengals at number 5, coming right here, the 4th best team in the league against the spread, in my opinion. Overall, this Buffalo Bills team, yes, they're favorites all the time, so covering not at the top of the list, but what they're doing this year offensively and defensively, come on again. This Bills team, who have slowly worked their way. Look, this was a wild card team in 2017 and 2019, lost to the Chiefs in 2020, divisional round 2021. They have owned the tiebreaker now this season against the Chiefs, going up against them. If they go to the playoffs against them again, they will have home field if it all works out. And again, domination all year against teams you would expect, but from the Bills, sometimes even shocking the world. They ran through the Super Bowl champions to start the year. They blew out the Tennessee Titans. They beat the Chiefs in Kansas City. They finally slayed the Goliath. So for me, this team, again, top 10 on many categories, offensively speaking, and top 10 in a lot of defensive categories. This front 7 is menacing. They're going to the playoffs now for the 5th time in 6 seasons under Sean McDermott. This is a club that is going to make a deep run, making upstate New York very proud. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Bills Mafia coming in at 4. Right here at number 3. I got to do it. I know it is a rotating situation, quarterback, but what this Niners team has done this year against the spread and overall has been unbelievable. Just to put this into perspective, when Garoppolo went down, Brock Purdy came in, Mr. Irrelevant, barely got drafted. He gave Tom Brady his first ever loss against a rookie on his first start, previously 7-0. 35-7 put the smackdown on him. But it's this defense, championship defense. They went 5 out of 6 weeks in the middle of the season, not giving up a point in the second half. They're the number 1 run D, number 1 in points against. You can't stop them. You can only hope to contain them. The San Francisco 49ers, they'll be making a deep run. Coming right here in at number 2 from defense to the best offense, the Kansas City Chiefs ink their 7th straight AFC West title. What else can you say about them? Number 1 in almost every statistical category, offensively speaking. Smoked the Chargers twice, beat Tampa no problem, put 44 points on the Niners, people. That is not easy to do. Crush the Titans. What else do you want? 8th consecutive run, already won a Super Bowl under Reed and Mahomes. This team is worth sprinkling on all of this because they're going to run the table again. Number 1 offense. Don't sleep on Sir Patrick and the KC Chiefs. And then right here, it's last but not least, I got to give it to the Fly Eagles Fly. 2 turnovers for every 1 turnover given up. You got Jalen Hurts in the driver's seat for MVP. This is the 2nd consecutive year in 5 out of the last 6 this team has made the playoffs. And again, slowly working their way back up from that 2017 championship run. It is a defensive stack front 7, adding in pieces throughout the year. Jordan Davis with you got Graham, you got Fletcher Cox, you got Sue now. It is scary hours, not to mention slaying everyone in the secondary. They don't turn the ball over. They've won close games and blown out teams. This is a team that, again, statistically, an anomaly. First half of the season, blowing out opponents, averaging around 20-ish points per game in the first half. the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's come over here and recap my top 5 betting teams to this point in the season. Number 5, I'm sorry, Cowboys, you're right there at 6, but you lose the other weeks to the Jags. The Bengals are on a heck of a win streak. I gotta put the Houday Bengals at number 5, the Buffalo Bills at number 4. Again, this team top 5 in offensive defense, you can't understate it. Niners, best defense in the league. Hate to say it, have to. The Kansas City Chiefs, number 2. And last but not least, the Philadelphia Eagles, number 1. Again, you got a lot of value here from a DraftKings perspective to mix and mingle these teams. You know, you got AFC, NFC, NFC, AFC, NFC. So you could go a little, Powerball, mix it around, try and get some value for the playoffs. These teams will be there on championship weekend. Coming up next, we got more show. You don't want to miss it. Holiday edition of the Bettor Half Hour.